We're joined by Kris Berwouts, an author and expert on the DRC. Thanks again for being with us. What do you make of what was said?
Well, I will not try to hide that I'm a bit disappointed. Well, the first thing is a lot of us were hoping for apologies, and they did not come. The king has been repeating his deepest regrets for colonialism. Many of us think that regrets without apologies do not mean a lot, and he did not apologize. That's a pity. The accent was very much on turning the page of the past without forgetting it and focusing on the future. So discrimination, racism, violence was mentioned, but it could have gone a bit further. It could have been a bit more explicit. In fact, there have been crimes against humanity committed in Congo. So, well, okay, it's important that he's there, he's doing the speech, but I can't say I'm impressed. He spoke about Lumumba. I had hoped for a more explicit tribute paid to Lumumba. As you know, Lumumba's last remains, we're talking about only one tooth, will be given back to Congo, and I would have hoped for more space for Lumumba in the speech. It did not come. So it could have gone a bit further. Of course, there were important things which I noted down. For instance, I thought this was the proper place and time to reaffirm the preservation of the territory, which is very much under threat now. I think it's an important statement. I'm glad he mentioned the Congolese living in Belgium. Many of them are seeking for a place in that society, in our society, and have difficulties to find it. Maybe they will feel reinforced by them. He asked for more voice for African in world politics. I think that's a good thing. He stressed that he would go to places like Lubumbashi and Bukavu, and that he will speak with the common people in Congo. I think that's an important message. Something which I found remarkable is that at three occasions he spoke Lingala, and I heard the enthusiasm in the room for that. The last time, not only in Lingala, but in the three other national languages. So I think I continue to believe it's an important trip. I continue to believe it's an important speech. But I can't hide that I'm a bit disappointed. He could have gone further. I expect him to rewrite the history, the colonial history, and to draw the picture of new relationships between Belgium and Congo in a truly decolonized setting and mindset. And I have not felt that.
At one point, he talked about responsibility. Do you think that Belgium has done enough to take responsibility for what happened during its colonial past?
Well, I definitely believe it did not. I think things improved a bit in the last 2 or 3 years. There have been a lot of events. There has been the Black Lives Matter movement, which also in Belgium took root, and especially there's a new generation of young Belgian people of African origin, people in their 20s and their 30s, and now taking up a role of leadership and as opinion makers, and they are they manage to make a bit of change. I think the official vision on our history the country as such, and in large parts of our communities, it still has to follow. And this trip could have done more to achieve that. So again, this is not really what I expected. I had expected more.
Okay, well, we want to thank you, Kris Berwouts, author and expert on the DRC. Thanks so much for joining us with your insight today.
It's my pleasure.